We're glad you can join us. Up first today, Democratic presidential candidate Elizabeth Warren recently visited Raleigh as a part of her election campaign. The Raleigh's crowd cheered to Warren's plan for a big structural change. Our Sergeant Tolakovich and 4 Bulls have the story.
Senator Warren made her first official campaign visit to North Carolina on November 7th, drawing a crowd of over 3,500 people at Broughton High School. Before the rally, the Massachusetts senator took time to meet and greet her supporters and connect with her base in Raleigh. Warren was preceded by North Carolina Representative Deb Butler, who has been getting considerable notoriety on social media for calling for the resignation of House Speaker Tim Warren. Her speech set the tone for the rest of the evening. The rally also was marked by the official announcement of endorsement from U.S. Representative Ayanna Pressley of Massachusetts. Warren connected with the middle class, explaining her progressive tax plans and sharing personal stories of growing up in a working-class family in order to illustrate the relevance of a living wage in the present day.
Here's my plan for those guys, is to say, when you are in the top 1/10 of 1%, that's what we're talking about here, on the 50 million and above, your property tax is not only your real estate, it's also your stock portfolio, the diamonds, the red brand. So everybody understands how this works. Anybody in here own a home or grew up in a family that owned a home? Yeah. Let's be clear, you've been paying a wealth tax forever. It's just called a property tax. So here's my plan. It's for those guys. No, it's good. End of the first year, I was visibly pregnant. And the principal did what principals did in those days. Wished me luck and hired someone else for the job. And we can provide universal pre-K for every 3-year-old and 4-year-old. And we can stop exploiting the largely women, largely black and brown women by raising the wages of every child care worker. Money, 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 and it's everywhere in Washington. You bet. It is absolutely about campaign contributions, but so much more. It's about armies of lobbyists and lawyers and PR firms. It's about bought and paid for think tanks and bought and paid for experts. How to influence our government to help those with money.
Senator Warren is currently a frontrunner for the nomination, trailing behind former Vice President Joe Biden and Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders. Biden still has a considerable lead over the other candidates, which has been a worry for those in the Democratic Party who lean progressive. We asked our voters if they would vote for Biden if he got the nomination. If Biden happened to get the nomination, would you plan to vote for Biden?
Yes. Oh yeah, I'll vote Democrat, whoever the nominee is.
Probably because for me, not having President Trump as the then second-term president is my greatest priority. But it's a difficult endorsement, yeah.
I would vote for Joe, but I'm an anybody but Joe person.
I don't believe that Joe Biden is the front runner. Elizabeth Warren has been the front runner. Don't believe the hype. These are the people who miss the fact that Trump was going to win the presidency. They miss that fact. I saw it, and I'm saying it now. Elizabeth Warren is the front runner, and she's going to win the presidency, period.
We also asked Warren supporters how they felt about Warren being a registered Republican well into her 40s.
Not at all. People change their political leanings, and they continuously develop, and I think it really stands as where you are now, and so long as your past ideas were not egregiously different from now, it's fine to change with time.
Being a Republican doesn't change a person. Like, I have a friend in Indiana who's a Republican, and she's one of my best friends. She's been my best friend since 2nd grade. And it's not like being a Republican that changes a person, it's their values and their views on the world. Like, you know, some Republicans are not, you know, great people. Some Republicans are. So, yeah, Elizabeth Warren seems like a really good person, and it doesn't matter that she was a Republican.
We also asked them if they considered any alternative candidates.
Yeah, there's several good possibilities right now. Elizabeth Warren is definitely my favorite right now. But I think Pete Buttigieg is good also, and Amy Klobuchar. Yeah.
What about like Pete and Amy? Do you guys like?
Same thing. I think they're both smart and have a lot of really good ideas and the courage.
Ideas.
Yeah, they have the courage to push and not stick with the status quo.
Yeah.
Any female at this point. I just think we've had a lot of men who've had a chance to lead our country, and we don't have enough women who have the opportunity to do executive roles. We have a lot of women who are taking leadership roles in other areas, but executive roles are really important, and we need women. We need equality there as well.
She is the only one that can not only bring America back to, normalcy and progress and betterment for everybody, but the whole world. We refuse to elect Elizabeth Warren, Senator Elizabeth Warren, as president at our own peril. If we don't do it, we will suffer the consequences. That's all I got to say.
I'm personally like Pete Buttigieg because he is someone who I think, similar to Warren, brings a good energy, and I happen to align with his policies more closely than I do with Warren's. So he would get my personal endorsement over Elizabeth Warren, but I respect her as well.
I will vote for whoever the nominee is, but other candidates excite me. Like several of the candidates excite me. I think there's a very good field.
We're here at Broughton High School in Raleigh, North Carolina, where the rally has just completed. There was a large, diverse crowd here tonight in support of Senator Warren. The next Democratic debate is planned to be held in Atlanta, Georgia on November 20th. For MU Reports, I'm Ford Bowles.